Welcome to the ultimate guide on lying. Have you ever looked at a friend's hideous new haircut and said, "Wow, it really frames your forehead"? Or texted, "I'm 5 minutes away," while still wearing nothing but a towel? We all do it. In fact, studies show the average person lies at least once or twice a day. That means you've probably lied today, or you're lying to yourself about not lying. Today, we're diving into the ridiculous, wonderful, and slightly shady reasons why humans just can't seem to tell the absolute truth. First up, the classic white lie, also known as the only reason civilization hasn't collapsed into a giant fistfight. Imagine if we were always completely honest. You'd tell your boss their presentation was a perfect cure for your insomnia, or tell your partner their home-cooked dinner tasted like seasoned cardboard. White lies are the bubble wrap of human interaction. They cushion our fragile egos from the hard, pointy corners of reality. Without them, we'd have no friends, no jobs, and probably a lot more black eyes. Then we have the sneaky cousin of lying, the lie of omission. This is when you don't actually say anything false. You just conveniently forget to mention the most important part. It's like telling your dentist, "Yes, I brush my teeth every day," but leaving out the fact that you also eat an entire bucket of caramel corn right before bed. Technically, you didn't lie about the brushing. It's a masterclass in selective storytelling. We do this because we want to keep the peace while keeping our secrets. Next is the ego-inflating lie, designed to make us look way cooler than we actually are. This is when you claim you read ancient philosophy for fun, when you actually spend your weekends watching videos of raccoons eating grapes. We exaggerate our salaries, our gym habits, and how many books we've read just to feel like a high-functioning member of society. It's like putting a spoiler on a 1998 Honda Civic. It doesn't make the car go any faster, but it makes us feel like we're winning the race. Of course, we can't forget the ultimate survival lie, avoiding punishment. This starts when we're toddlers claiming the dog ate our homework, even if we don't own a dog. As adults, this morphs into elaborate excuses for missing deadlines, like claiming your laptop spontaneously combusted. We lie to escape the consequences of our own laziness because facing a disappointed boss feels worse than face planting onto concrete. It's a quick escape hatch from the uncomfortable box we built for ourselves. Have you ever run into someone you barely know at the grocery store and said, "Oh my gosh, we should totally get coffee sometime"? That is the polite exit lie. You don't want coffee. They don't want coffee. Neither of you has any intention of scheduling this coffee. But saying it allows both of you to escape the awkward hallway encounter without admitting you'd rather walk into traffic than make small talk for another 3 minutes. It is a beautiful, mutual agreement to pretend we care. Then there is the most common lie in the history of the English language. "I'm fine." You could be standing in the rain, your car just got towed, your phone is at 1%, and a seagull just stole your sandwich. But if someone asks how you are, you will look them in the eye and say, "I'm fine, how are you?" It is a defensive shield. We say it because explaining our actual problems would take too much energy, and frankly, we don't want to hear about their sandwich problems either. Sometimes we lie out of pure kindness, which is called an altruistic lie. This is when you tell your grandmother that her knitted sweater, which makes you look like a colorful, itchy cactus, is your favorite piece of clothing. You wear it once, take a photo, and then hide it in the deepest, darkest corner of your closet. We lie here because sparing someone's feelings is worth more than the objective truth. It is proof that sometimes, lying is actually the nicest thing you can do. Now, some people lie just for the thrill of the narrative, creating stories so wild they belong in a movie. We all know that one person who claims they once wrestled a radioactive alligator in a Walmart parking lot. They aren't trying to protect anyone or escape punishment. They just want to be the center of attention, even if their story makes absolutely zero sense. It's like adding sparkles to a salad. Completely unnecessary, highly questionable, but definitely eye-catching. Here's a fun fact. We all think we're master lie detectors, but science says we're actually terrible at it. You might think you can spot a liar because they cross their arms, look away, or sweat profusely. But in reality, human accuracy at spotting lies is only about 54%. That is basically a coin flip. You would have the same success rate by asking a friendly golden retriever if someone is telling the truth. So don't go playing Sherlock Holmes at the dinner table just yet. Why is lying so hard to maintain? Because of cognitive load, which is a fancy way of saying your brain is working overtime. When you tell the truth, Your brain just retrieves a memory. But when you lie, you have to invent a story, make sure it makes sense, and remember never to contradict yourself. It's like trying to juggle burning torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. One slip up, and your entire house of cards comes crashing down in a spectacular mess. So why do we lie? To survive, to be polite, and to keep the peace in a world that would otherwise be way too chaotic. Honesty might be the best policy, but a few little white lies are the glue that keeps us all together. Just remember, the next time you tell someone their baby is cute, you're not a bad person, you're just a polite member of society. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, hit that subscribe button. Or don't. I won't lie and say it won't hurt my feelings.